Hello, thank you so much for jumping onto this video and listening to the information we're about to share with you today. I am joined by two absolute rock stars in this business who are going to just tell you a little bit about themselves, and then we are going to proceed to speak a little bit more about the business opportunity and what this brand actually has to offer. So I'm going to pass over to Daisy, who is going to start with her story, and then Jess is going to tell you a bit about herself.
Thank you, Ash. So, hey everybody, my name is Daisy Laker. I'm an area manager in qualification, an executive district manager, and an independent consultant with an incredible brand called Arbonne. I really encourage you to listen to this with an open mind, as this is never really something that I could see myself doing personally, but as soon as I heard the opportunity, I did immediately see it for the potential that it is, and I did jump in straight away. And it has actually opened up my eyes that there's so much more to life than the ordinary if you really want it and really want to work for it. So a little bit about me is that I'm 21 years old. I live on the south coast of England and I absolutely love to travel. It's my passion. So I was living in Australia for the past year and obviously loving every minute of it. And before traveling, I was working in an engineering firm. Before that, I was always in healthcare, all of which I love too. But was always left feeling slightly unfulfilled within myself. And I did always find myself looking for something different that I could do. I just didn't know what it was yet, or that it would come in a little package called Arbonne. So while traveling, I unfortunately had to fly home to the UK after losing my job. Having no job resulted in no income, and no income for me meant no traveling. So when everything was quite literally falling apart, Arbonne quite literally fell onto my lap, and I was having to pack up my life when my lovely friend approached me with this incredible opportunity that I just knew that I had to get involved with. So as soon as I landed on home ground, I was ready to jump in and get started, and I knew that this could be the vehicle to the life that I desire if I put in the effort to get it. Arbonne is everything that I stand for as well, with it being super mindful of animals, the planet, and ourselves. And I haven't been in this business for long, but it has already started to change my life in so many ways, and it does have me feeling so excited about my future. So I now have such an amazing team growing, such a fantastic upline, and I'm just a part of the most phenomenal community that I've truly never experienced anything quite like. And there's so much more that comes with this as well, like the personal development, the personal growth, and it genuinely is crazy to see how far people come and push themselves to be the best version of themselves. I'm in love with what this brand can do for you and your self-confidence. So I'm going to hand over to Jess so she can share a little bit about her story and her journey so far.
Hi guys, thank you so much, Daisy. I absolutely love your journey with Arbonne. I think it's so sweet, the fact that you had to come home but then something more positive landed on your lap. So my journey with Arbonne, so I originally, I was traveling the beginning of 2019. I absolutely love traveling like Daisy. I never wanted to come home. I love living out of a rucksack. I love staying in hostels. I love going to different beaches, meeting new people, partying, animals, everything. I just absolutely love it. But then I had to come home, I had to be a big girl, and I had to get a big girl job. And that required 9 to 5, working Monday to Friday and the occasional Saturday in a very boring office job. So I started that in August, and I'm still currently there. However, it's just not really something I can see myself doing forever. So I thought to myself, right, I need to think of something, because I want to go traveling again. I want to have more time freedom. I want the options, basically. So not necessarily I want materialistic things, but I want options to be able to choose what my life is going to look like. So obviously I'm still at my current job. I'm working this alongside my job. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. So I'm working this alongside my full-time job at the moment, which majority of people do when they first start Arbonne. Very rarely do people pack up their job and just do Arbonne. It's one of those things you build it alongside until you can potentially leave your job if you want to. So yeah, like I was saying, I just felt stuck in my job. So I thought, I need to find something. And this opportunity did actually cross my path about 5 months before I joined. And I did turn it down, I reckon, a good 4 or 5 times. I was just like, no, it's not for me. I can't see myself doing that. But I didn't educate myself. I didn't understand what it was. And I was just turning it down for the sake of it. And I think I turned it down because I was scared. I think that's the majority of why people say no, is they're too scared to find out what it is. They're too scared to jump on a call and speak to people that they don't necessarily know. And all I can say is get over yourself, because you could honestly have the most amazing life if you just take that 20 minutes to be scared. So yeah, like I say, it's changing my life so far. I've been doing it for 2 months and I'm a district manager, which is honestly incredible. I never thought I could really achieve anything, but with this business, anything is possible. And I thought what made me change my mind, and when I did go back to Hattie and wanted to know more about the business, is because I'd been recommending beauty products for quite a while on my Instagram, and people would message me and ask me what they were, and I would obviously reply and tell them and give them my opinion. And then I thought to myself, that's exactly what Hattie was telling me about with Arbonne, but I'm not getting paid to recommend products from Boots and all different things like beauty based. So I thought, right, I'm going to go back to Hattie, find out what it is, and I need to do it. So at that point, I jumped in, and I've loved every single second since I've started. So all I can say is, if you're scared, ask questions, because I'm more scared now to not have Arbonne in my life. So honestly, you just need to go for it. So thank you, and I'll hand back over to Ash.
Amazing, ladies. Thank you so much for sharing your story. You are both honestly just so inspiring. So I'm actually at the same level as these two, and they've only been in this business for 2 months, so they are literally just showing what is possible in this industry. I jumped into this business 11 months ago now. Kind of blind, if I'm honest. I was in France working for my dad, and I heard the business opportunity and the information that came along with it, and something in my gut was just telling me that if I don't jump into this, I'm going to get major FOMO. So I'm actually a contemporary artist. I studied fine art in uni, graduated about 2 years ago. Now, I've always been in hospitality, which was absolutely amazing. I genuinely was in my element. If I was behind a bar, in a cafe or in a restaurant, interacting with people, that was just me on a good vibe. But it just hit home quite early on that I didn't really see myself working for someone else for the rest of my life, being told when I could go on holiday, when I could just live life on my own terms, really. It just didn't float my boat. So, like I said, graduated doing fine art, thought I'd cracked the code, set up my little art studio, smashed out a load of paintings, sold them, got some in galleries, and it was all quite successful, and I was really happy. But then me and my boyfriend travelled Southeast Asia, and I sort of had a bit of a light bulb moment where I realised that I didn't actually crack the code, and that doing my little painting business was amazing, but it just wasn't going to support the life I wanted to live. So again, like Daisy said, when I just sort of had not much direction, really not really knowing where I'm going, this kind of just fell into my lap. I just think it all happened at the right time. Like I say, a friend of mine was posting about traveling and growing a business. So obviously my ears pricked up, and I was just picking her brain straight away. And here I am now, nearly 12 months later. I've got an incredible team. I'm an executive district manager, which means that I've helped 2 lads in my team get to the same level as me, and I'm actually in qualification for the 2nd level. So it's a very exciting time. So yeah, like I say, please just listen with an open mind, because you just do not know that what you might hear might absolutely blow your mind, and you might be sat here like us 3 speaking about some opportunity with so much passion, even though it's not anything that any of us ever thought we'd do. So I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about the actual history of Arbonne. So it is a 40-year-old company and brand. It's the #1 global brand for healthy living inside and out, and it is in the network marketing industry, which means that it's a word of mouth business, which I will go into a little bit more. So our creator, Pettermork, was a visionary, an entrepreneur and a botanist, and he wanted to create pure, safe and beneficial products that were linked to an opportunity where people could be rewarded and flourish. So that basically means that we've developed skills in order to grow a business, and we then teach other people to do the same. So yeah, he was a very clever man and really knew where the world was going. So why now? It just makes complete sense to me, if I'm honest. Work habits are clearly changing and online businesses are thriving. It used to be go to school, go to uni, get a job, be in a load of debt, try and pay off all that debt with your job, and it's just really not a secure option, if I'm honest. The internet is an absolute game changer, and this is definitely the business model of the 21st century. Health and wellness is booming globally, and I just feel like there's an awakening of consciousness. People are making better decisions. They are ethically sourcing the products that they are using and looking at labels to make sure that the brand's sustainable. So why Arbonne in particular? Not only are we in our 4th decade of business, but we are uniquely positioned to lead the way in the global health and wellness market. We're currently operating in 6 countries, so the UK, Australia, New Zealand, the USA, Canada and Poland. And I can just tell you now that we have a community like no other. I've actually not met the 2 girls on this call with me yet, but literally so much love for them and the rest of our team. We are so lucky to have found each other. So we genuinely made friends for life, and this community is just the most empowering and inspiring environment that I have ever been a part of. So obviously we are a B Corporation, which is just something that I'm so proud of and just so proud to be affiliated with. We are a force for good. And from a business point of view, it is just smart to be affiliated with this brand for 4 reasons. So first of all, marketplace demand. Arbonne provide a unique product in an expanding market. Number 2 is that we are online based. Who isn't on social media now? It is absolutely booming. Number 3 is that we have a consumable product. These products support your day-to-day rituals. You buy them, you use them, you run out, and you rebuy them. So we have a massive wide range of consumable products that I will touch on very soon. And you have a potential to leverage your time in this business. So you do that by duplicating your efforts, by sharing your knowledge and passing down your skills. So another reason I'm so passionate about this company in particular is because of our core values. So we believe in a holistic approach, and we are so transparent. We focus on the whole person from the inside out. We deliver a combo of the best of cutting-edge green science and nature to create 100% plant-powered, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, never been tested on animals, the best of the best products that you can absolutely trust. And our other core value is sustainability. And to be honest, for me, that is in all aspects of the business. For one, we are absolutely thriving 40 years on. But like I said, we are a certified B Corporation. This is insane. And I really encourage you to look it up if you don't know what that means. But for a brief overview, it means that we balance people and planet with profit. We genuinely are a force for good. So now I'm going to touch a little bit on the products. So like I said, we have such a variety, from nutrition to skincare, makeup, body care or personal care, baby range, men's range, literally whatever you use day to day, we actually provide. So like I said, they support our daily rituals. So you're getting out of bed, you're brushing your teeth, you're taking a shower, you're using deodorant, and you're going to continue to do so for the rest of your lives, at least I hope. So touching on our 30 days to healthy living, which is probably our best product. So this is a pack that you buy with all of the products that you can see there. And it's ideal for people who are looking to improve their eating habits, have more energy, boost their confidence, and we really focus on gut health, which is closely linked to brain health. And again, this is just something I am so passionate about. No quick fixes, really just tackling things the right way. So next is our RE9 skincare. So this is actually our #1 skincare brand and was for 3 years in the making. So it's healthy aging amongst so many other brands, which I am so obsessed about, and everyone is, to be honest. The cleanest of the clean and so results driven. So again, back to the business model. So how does it work? All we simply do is we stop using the products that we are using anyway, but buying them from different brands. We switch our loyalty to Arbonne, and we share the products and the business opportunity with our network, and just show people how they can do the same. It's literally a word of mouth business, and we all do it anyway. If you go to the cinema and watch a good film, if you go to a restaurant and eat a nice meal, you will go and tell your friends about it, and that is literally all we do in Arbonne. So we obviously take advantage of online, and we share via Zoom, Instagram, Facebook, and over the odd coffee face to face. So it is all online in terms of how the business is actually run. We do not deal with any stock. We don't go out dishing out catalogues. We don't deal with refunds, insurance, none of that. Arbonne literally take care of everything. And we are pretty much walking, talking billboards. It's real people using real products and giving genuine advice. So I'm going to touch on how we can earn. So you can earn commission on your sales, and it is literally £30 to start your business. Like, that is nothing. £30 and you get 35 to 50% discount on your products. So essentially this is literally just a smarter way to shop. So anyone can do this. We have doctors, we've got teachers, we've got students, hairdressers, stay-at-home mums, nutritional therapists, PTs. I could go on, but if there's a profession out there, we have it in Arbonne. So yeah, how you actually earn. So like I said, it is based on product sales, which again shows that our products have to be absolutely insane if we're thriving this much 40 years on. So that's how we get commission from someone purchasing a product through our website. That's how Arbonne thank us. And then we introduce the business opportunity. Like I said, we pass on our skills and our knowledge to people that we introduce to this business. And Arbonne actually pay us a thank you from them as well, what they bring into the business. So we call that an override. You can also earn a cash bonus at every single level. And essentially, all we're really doing is making healthy living our business. So if you love what you're hearing, but you don't really want to get involved in the business opportunity, you can absolutely become a preferred client for just £10, and that will give you 20 to 40% discount. Now, if you are interested in hearing any more information about the income, you can actually find this page here at earnings.arbonne.com, and you can check it out for yourself, or ask the person who introduced you to this call and they can talk you through it as well. So all three of us are actually at the first level right now and very close to the second. So like I said, very exciting times considering none of us are even a year into our business. Obviously, it is 100% effort based, and what you get, you put out. What you put in, you get out. So everyone has fears and hesitations when they jump into this. You'd probably be a bit weird if you didn't. But the best thing is that none of us had any experience in sales, in health and wellness, in business. I really was not a product person, and now I'm literally obsessed. So we look for people who want more in life, for people who want to learn the skills in order to create something more. It's literally all about helping other people, which is something I am so passionate about. It's one thing to start changing your own life, but when you're actually impacting other people's lives, that's when it's seriously game changing. So I hope you've enjoyed what you heard, and I just want to ask yourself, I want you to ask yourself, if you picture where you are now, 5 years from now, if nothing changes, are you happy? Are you satisfied? Does your life look how you want it to look? And if not, I really encourage you to get back to the person who introduced you to this video and just bombard them with questions. You can never ask too many questions. So I really want to thank you for listening to this. And yeah, that's about it.